My friend, let me ask you something before we begin. What if I told you your entire life could begin changing in just one day? Not 1 year, not 10 years, not someday. One day. And before your mind argues with me, before that voice inside your head says, no, that sounds impossible. Let me tell you something. AB, I'm not saying your whole life will magically transform in 24 hours. I'm saying this, if you truly give one day, just one day, with absolute honesty, total commitment, deep reflection, painful discipline, and complete focus, your direction can change. And when direction changes, destiny changes. Think about that for a moment. Most people think life changes because of luck. Luck of opportunity. Money counts. No, life changes because of decisions. And decisions are often made in moments. One moment of courage. One moment of truth. One moment where a person finally becomes sick and tired of being sick and tired. I learned something years ago. People do not change when they are interested. They change when they are desperate. When pain becomes louder than excuses. When regret becomes heavier than fear. When looking in the mirror hurts more than taking responsibility. And maybe, just maybe, that's why you're here today. Maybe something inside you is exhausted, tired of starting over, tired of promising yourself things you never finish, tired of saying tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. But my friend, let me tell you something dangerous about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the favorite word of failure. Tomorrow steals dreams. Tomorrow destroys ambition. Tomorrow whispers lies in your ear. Not today. You're tired. You can start Monday. You still have time. And suddenly, years pass. You wake up one morning and wonder, what happened to me? Where did the fire go? Where did the dreams go? Where did the young version of me disappear? And here is the painful truth most people don't understand. Your life is not destroyed all at once, no. It disappears quietly. Little choices, little habits, little excuses, little compromises. You don't become unsuccessful overnight. You drift there just like nobody becomes extraordinary overnight. They drift there too. Daily decisions, daily disciplines, daily promises kept to themselves. That is why I want to talk to you about this one day, because one honest day can expose the lies you've been telling yourself. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I met a man, ordinary man, nothing special, no rich family, no advantages, no extraordinary talent. He worked a job he hated. Every morning he woke up miserable. Every evening he escaped into distractions, scromming, television, complaining, blaming, dreaming without action. And one day he told me something I will never forget. He said, I keep waiting for motivation. I looked at him and said, motivation? My friend, motivation is unreliable. Motivation is emotional. Some mornings you feel powerful. Some mornings you feel broken. Some mornings you want to conquer the world. Other mornings you don't even want to leave the bed. If your life depends on motivation, your future is in danger. Because successful people do not build lives on feelings. They build lives on standards, on commitments, on discipline. I told him, you don't need motivation. You need one honest day. He laughed. He said, one day? I said, yes. One day where you stop lying to yourself. One day where you stop escaping. One day where you finally face yourself. And here's what I asked him to do. Wake up early. No excuses. No distractions. No entertainment. No fake busyness. Sit with a notebook. Ask painful questions. What am I doing to destroy my future? What habits are making me weak? What fears control me? What promises did I break to myself? What would happen if nothing changes? Think about this for a moment. Most people are terrified of silence. Do you know why? Because silence forces truth. When the noise disappears, truth becomes loud, and truth can hurt. Truth says you wasted time. Truth says you quit too early. Truth says you became comfortable. Truth says you settled. Truth says you abandoned your own potential. But let me tell you something. Truth hurts before it heals. And that one day, that painful day, that uncomfortable day, might become the most important day of your entire life. Because awareness changes everything. You cannot fix what you refuse to face. You cannot change what you continue to deny. Most people spend years running from responsibility, running from discomfort, running from discipline, running from themselves. But eventually, life catches up, regret catches up, and regret is expensive. Do you know what hurts? Not failure. Failure teaches, failure strengthens, failure builds wisdom. What hurts is regret. Looking back at your life thinking, I could have, I should have, I almost did. That pain can crush a soul. And I want you to imagine something. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, older, more tired, more experienced, standing face to face with the person you could have become. Think about that. The stronger version, the disciplined version, the courageous version, the version who stayed consistent, the version who stopped making excuses, the version who respected time. What would that person say to you? Would they thank you? Or would they ask, why did you wait so long? You see, most people underestimate the compound effect. They want dramatic change overnight. They want overnight success, instant transformation, quick results. But life doesn't work like that. A bad life happens slowly. A great life happens slowly too. One habit, one choice, one discipline, repeated again and again and again. A man doesn't become unhealthy in one meal. He becomes unhealthy through repetition. A person doesn't become successful from one good decision. Success comes from repeated wisdom, repeated discipline, repeated self-respect. And this is where your one day matters, because one day can create momentum. One day can wake you up. One day can interrupt destruction. One day can make you angry enough to finally change. You know what fascinates me? Human beings have unbelievable potential. Unbelievable. You are capable of far more than you think. But here's what most people don't understand. Potential means absolutely nothing without action. Nothing. Potential is cheap. Everybody has potential. Potential without discipline becomes regret. Potential without courage becomes frustration. Potential without consistency becomes sadness. You know what changes a person? Keeping promises to yourself. That changes a human being. Think about confidence. People say, I wish I had confidence. Confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. Keeping promises comes first. You say you'll wake up early, and you do it. Confidence grows. You say you'll stop procrastinating, and you follow through. Confidence grows. You say you'll work on yourself, and you actually show up. Confidence grows. Confidence is earned. Self-belief is earned. Trust in yourself is earned. And many people secretly don't trust themselves anymore. Why? Because they broke too many promises. I'll start tomorrow. Broken. I'll be disciplined. Broken. I'll stop wasting time. Broken. And eventually something dangerous happens. You stop believing your own words. And when a person loses trust in themselves, life becomes heavy. Everything becomes difficult. Dreams feel impossible. Hope feels distant. But let me tell you something beautiful. You can rebuild trust one promise at a time, one day at a time, one honest effort at a time. That is why I say, give me one day where you become obsessed with honesty. No pretending, no victim mindset, no blaming, no excuses. And let me be clear, no, life is hard. I know some of you listening are struggling. Financial stress, family pressure, heartbreak, anxiety, fear. Pain nobody knows about. I understand life can hit hard, very hard. Sometimes you're fighting battles nobody sees, smiling outside, breaking inside. And if that's you, let me tell you something. Do not underestimate yourself. You survived difficult days before. You survived moments you thought would destroy you. There were nights you thought you wouldn't make it. And somehow, you're still here, still breathing, still trying, still searching. That means something. But survival is not enough anymore. At some point, you must decide to live intentionally, not accidentally, intentionally. You must stop drifting. Stop waiting, stop hoping somebody saves you. Because no one is coming, and I don't say that to hurt you. I say that to empower you. Nobody is coming to rescue your future. Nobody is coming to fix your habits. Nobody is coming to repair your discipline. Nobody is coming to force greatness out of you. You must decide you. And that decision sometimes happens in a single day where something finally breaks inside you, where excuses stop sounding convincing, where distractions stop feeling satisfying, where average becomes painful, And you finally say, no more. No more wasting time. No more doubting myself. No more starting and quitting. No more watching life happen while I stand still. I want to tell you another story. There was a young man who constantly complained about his life, always frustrated, always jealous, always blaming circumstances. He would say, if I had money, if I had support, if people believed in me, if life were easier. One day, an older mentor asked him a question so powerful it changed everything. The mentor said, if someone offered you $10 million today, would you take it? The young man said, of course. Then the mentor asked, but if taking the money meant you would never wake up tomorrow, would you still take it? The young man stopped silence. No. The mentor smiled. Then stop acting like you are poor. You are already rich. You just don't value what you already have. Time, health, potential, opportunity, awareness, choice. My friend, do you understand what I'm saying? You woke up today. That alone is priceless. You have another chance, another opportunity, another moment to rewrite your story. But chances mean nothing without decisions. And decisions mean nothing without action. Here's what most people don't understand. Your future is hidden inside your daily routine. Want to know where your life is heading? Look at your habits. Your habits are predicting your future right now, not your dreams, not your intentions. Habits, how you spend mornings, what you consume mentally, who you listen to, what excuses you tolerate, what standards you accept. And if you truly give one day, one intentional day, you begin to see things differently. You start asking better questions. What kind of person am I becoming? What future am I creating? What price will I pay if nothing changes? Because make no mistake, everything has a price, discipline has a price, but regret has a bigger one. Growth has a price, but staying stuck costs even more. Chant feels painful, but remaining the same can destroy a life. And maybe the real question isn't, can I change my life? Maybe the real question is, how much longer can I afford not to? And before I leave you with this, AP want you to hear me carefully, because what I'm about to say may become the moment your life begins to change, not tomorrow, not next month, not when life becomes easier. Today, right here, right now. You see, one day, whether you like it or not, time will stop you. One day you will wake up and realize the years moved faster than you imagined. The people changed, the opportunities changed, your energy changed. And you will stand there, face to face with your own reflection, asking one terrifying question. Did I become who I was meant to become? Think about that, because life is not just happening. Life is counting. Every day counts. Every excuse counts. Every wasted hour counts. Every promise you break to yourself counts. But so does every act of courage, every disciplined morning, every moment you choose growth over comfort, every second you refuse to quit. And I need you to understand something tonight. Your future is watching you. Yes, the person you will become is watching you. The stronger you, the wiser you, the disciplined you, the successful you, the fulfilled you. That version of yourself is standing somewhere in the future, hoping you don't give up, hoping you finally believe, hoping you stop doubting yourself. Because deep down, you already know. You know you were meant for more. You know there's greatness inside you. You know there's another version of yourself waiting to be unleashed. A stronger version, a focused version, a fearless version. But greatness demands something. It asks for sacrifice, discipline, consistency, responsibility. It asks you to keep showing up when motivation disappears, to keep going when results are invisible, to stay faithful when life gets painful. Because success is not built in giant moments. Success is built when nobody is clapping, when nobody believes, when nobody sees your effort. Success is built in the lonely mornings, the hard decisions, the silent battles, the moments where quitting feels easier, but you keep walking anyway. And let me tell you something about regret. Regret does not scream at first. No, regret whispers, quietly, softly. It says, you still have time, tomorrow, later, maybe someday, until one day, no longer whispers, it screams. And by then, years are gone, dreams are older, energy is lower. And the pain becomes unbearable because deep down you realize you could have changed. You could have tried. You could have fought harder. My friend, do not let that be your story, please. Do not let this beautiful life pass by while you sit in fear. Do not waste your future arguing with your potential. Do not betray the person you are capable of becoming. You owe something to yourself. You owe it to the younger version of you, the one who had dreams, the one who believed anything was possible, the one who looked at the future with hope in their eyes. And you owe something to the older version of you too, the version waiting in the future, the version praying you stop procrastinating, praying you stop settling, praying you finally become serious about your life. Because listen to me carefully, nobody can walk this road for you. Nobody can believe for you. Nobody can suffer for you. Nobody can build your future for you. This is your responsibility, your mission, your story, your destiny. And maybe, just maybe, years from now, you'll look back at this exact moment, this exact video, this exact decision, and you'll realize this was the day everything shifted. Not because life suddenly became perfect, not because fear disappeared, not because pain stopped existing, but because something inside you finally said, enough. Enough excuses, enough self-doubt, enough waiting. Enough wasting my potential, enough watching life happen while I stand still. You decide today that discipline will become your identity, that consistency will become your weapon, that growth will become your lifestyle, that self-belief will become non-negotiable. You decide that no matter how slow the progress, you will move. No matter how many times life tests you, you will rise. No matter how hard it gets, you will not abandon yourself. And if nobody told you this today, let me tell you now, you are more powerful than your fear. You are stronger than your excuses. You are bigger than your failures. You are not finished. Your story is not over. Your best chapter has not been written yet. But it will demand something from you. Everything changes the moment you stop wishing and start becoming. The moment you stop waiting and start building. The moment you stop doubting and start believing. So when this speech ends, don't just feel inspired. Do something. Plot the plan. Take the walk. Make the call. Wake up early. Start the habit. Fox the fear. Forgive yourself. Begin again. But begin because one decision, one disciplined day, one moment of courage can echo through the rest of your life. And years from now, when people ask you, what changed? You'll smile quietly. Because the truth is, everything changed the moment you finally decided to stop surviving and start becoming the person you were born to be.